Lisa was our first. Oh, we were so excited. And I was in a hospital with 12 on a ward, um, in this cute little bit of fuzzy red tiny thing came and
Fuzzy red hair.
hair, just red hair. Yes. Oh, she was so cute. And right near October, of course, so pumpkins, and I sat her right next to a pumpkin, and she wasn't as big as it was. And Dad was so proud, and Grandma Catmull just loved this new baby. Oh, she was upset. She came in to visit, and one of the nurses had put her under her arm like a football, bringing her to me. And she was so irate. If she would treat her grandbaby that way. It's so sweet. Ah, and beautiful. I mean, she is just so cute. She came.
We got snoring in the background.
Oh,
1 second.
okay. Lisa was such a cute baby. When her hair grew in, it was the most gorgeous hair. Everybody just couldn't believe this beautiful little girl, little toddler, and happy. I mean, just as a little baby, I'd roll her around the mall, and she would say hi, hi, hi to everybody. It was such a happy, happy baby. I entered her into a baby contest, and she was definitely the happiest baby of all of them. It was sweet. We were in a student ward where there were all kinds of babies, and I never got a baby shower with her. I always felt kind of like everybody had babies, sort of thing. So the next time around with Lori, I chose a doctor who was a doctor and a farmer and a bishop out in Springville, Utah, and go to my appointments there in his home. He had his office in his home, a home, maybe it wasn't his home. And then he delivered in Payson, which was a teeny tiny, cute little farm town. And so when Lori was born and in the nursery, she was just, every nurse was taking care of her, and all her long black hair, making a little curl up on top and putting bows on it. It was a much nicer delivery experience there. They were beautiful little girls who played together in our 10 by 50 trailer. And then we were on the ballroom dance team. Dad was finishing school. He actually put me through school with Lisa. I graduated with her under my gown in June, and she came in September. And then Dad was going to school. I graduated in 1970 from Brigham Young University. He graduated in 1975. And during that time, I continued to take some graduate classes in art and enjoyed that at BYU. I taught at Provo High School, pottery on the wheel, to senior girls who needed extra credit, and to adult education classes. And then when he graduated and we were waiting to get accepted to dental school, we took and were part of the BYU ballroom dance team. We didn't go actually to the performances because of our two little girls. We danced in some of the dance festivals, and it was fun. I never thought that living in a trailer was anything downgraded at all. It was some of the happiest times that we had.
You didn't have to share walls with anybody.
Yeah, it was good. We did fine. And then got accepted to University, St. Louis University for dental school. And
It's Washington University of St. Louis, or
no,
at St.
St.
Louis?
Louis University. It doesn't even exist anymore for a dental school, but the college is there for medical things. And he was in the first 2 years with medical students, his own cadaver, etc. You know, so he had a very good education, doctor of medical dentistry, and we were expecting little Christy as we drove away, and she was born in St. Louis and was a sweet little, kind of timid little girl. I mean, I can never get any pictures with a photographer. She always says, "Why don't I have any pictures?" Because she wouldn't let anybody else but me hold her and be with her. In fact, we came, we had a vacation when she was 2.5 months old. She was born in bicentennial year, 1976. Lisa was 70. Lori was 72. Had a couple of miscarriages in between, and then she came, and we decided to take a vacation, and Roy's folks were in Salt Lake. Our car wasn't that great, but they gave us theirs, and we took a long trip all the way down to California and did all kinds of fun things in California, all the way up to Oregon, Lake Mead, anyway, and circled back around. And we didn't have to have seatbelts, and little Christy would sit on my lap, her head right here on my chest, sprawled, just cuddling me the whole way. She didn't like the stays here on her face, and she was like 2.5 months old. She was like a little puppy dog. She'd bite it and want something more soft. And she just had her own little special spirit. And then we continued dental school, graduating in 1978, and went to our first assignment, the military. We went to school not even know if we had the funds yet. We hoped that it would happen, just had faith. And the Army paid for the tuition. We made it that way, and then we took out some loans for just living expenses.
Wait, so I'm stopping for a second. So you went to school on the GI Bill, but it was sort of retroactive. You went to school first, and then you found out if the GI Bill was going to pay for it?
It wasn't a GI Bill. The GI Bill helped for the undergraduate.
Ah.
But the Army and Navy were available for dental scholarships. And the Army came through. We actually got the word when we got there.
But yeah, it was retroactive. It's you go to school and graduate,
Then
and
you
then maybe
pay.
we'll reimburse you for it.
No, if you got the scholarship, then they paid you through your tuitions, and then you paid them back
Okay.
4 years in the military.
Okay, you said you didn't know if you were going to have the funds.
We really didn't. We didn't know if we'd been accepted by the Army for them to pay.
Until after he was already in dental school?
Well, as we were going there.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. So when we graduated, that was in July time frame. Mom and his parents came out for that graduation, and then we went on to
And
our
Grandpa's
first assignment.
line, what was Grandpa's famous line at Dad's dental graduation?
I don't remember.
My son's a doctor. I
Yeah.
can die now.
I don't even remember that.
He didn't die for another 20-something years.
Oh, we had to go to their house every year because he was going to die. But he lived, 96? We need to look that up.
He's 98.
98,
I think.
Yeah. And Mom was 96, was that? We had to look at our genealogy, right?
Lester's mother lived to be 98 also.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, St. Louis, I loved it. It was very hard for Dad. Dental school isn't, it's a lot of work. But he wanted to be with his family in our little unfinished rental apartment duplex. He built his own little corner room and studied down there. I went and got all these little
Carpet squares.
tiles and did
I remember the carpet
book
squares.
had a ballet bar down there to teach or play, have lessons. In fact, I credit myself with the McAllisters. So cute, their interest in dancing, and Laurel especially. The McAllisters were our dearest and best friends. And honestly, they were just there the first year, but we went back to Oregon Ohio for Thanksgiving and visiting them. And, you want to stop it?
Got to break it up.